episode 16, a reintroduction.
We're back.
We're back. And yes, we are back.
Some of us are back.
Yeah,
we're all back.
We're all back. That
Back
was a mess.
We're all
in a
here.
terrible
We made it.
place. And so, the three toting two bodies have stepped back to Emelis and have returned to the tower in the middle of the city. And so as you step through, sorry, should I have this ready? Yeah. So the Guild of Wizards, as you step into the teleportation circle in the Arcane Association, Emelis steps through and he just kind of raises his hands that there's two kind of, lower level fellas there, and they kind of raise up at him, and he just raises his hands and just like walks right through, and they kind of just stop looking at him. And so y'all proceed through the tower and head back to the room of collection. In the meantime, YouTube. So I guess 3 days ago, you were vanished. And so, getting the rolls ready already? Oh, okay.
No,
You're rolling your
Sandy.
rolling Sandy. And so you were vanished in Emelis, which at the time, a little flashback scene here. You met this elf. Found out it's Emelis, and he seemed a little distraught, disturbed almost that y'all were here. But he goes through the whole procedure of, and if you want to see that, you go back to the very first Prelude episodes where you can see that. But gives you the whole thing. You can come back as Seekers in 3 days. Or when you recover from the exhaustion that you're under, when you're under a lot of exhaustion. And, then we'll proceed from there. And so, again, I haven't vanished. You've forgotten all the you know what you are, you can remember your name unless you don't want to remember your name. Yeah, okay. Character choice.
Never knew it.
Yep. Never knew it? Yeah, alright. And so you made yourself kind of busy throughout the city doing the things that you do, whether it's, part of it is just recovering from the effects of the Vanishing. Part of it is, again, you're getting acquainted with the city. Obviously, there's quite a bit going on in the city. You eventually find out about the Vanishing. You eventually find out about, over those 3 or 4 days, about what you've done since you've been here. But for the most part, you don't know much else about what's going on. Would you return to be Seekers, is the question.
Were they paying?
Not up front, not like you won't get paid for this, but if you bring back valuable information, it could further the cause. And therefore, okay.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. So, it just so happens that since I went back in time a little bit, the day that you finally kind of recovered from your exhaustion, it's the time they told you, around noon is when you're supposed to go, midday, to inquire about the Seeker business. And so, as you head to the Citadel, you see that Emelis and a dwarf and a frogman.
That's right.
Yeah, because describe yourself again. you're muted.
Wait, yeah.
Wait.
There we go.
That doesn't work. And some kind of like that, like toadish, leathery type skin on his extremities. And yeah, he walks a little bit weird and has these big old goggles that he wears on his eyes, and yeah, he's frog-like. Human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still human, just
Frog like human.
frog-like human.
Right.
You see them kind of, they're toting two bodies that look terrible. As you kind of get to the gates, you see them coming towards the gates. And as they come towards the gates, you hear the guards, call out, it's Emelis, open the gates! The collectors have returned! And so they start, they open the gates and they wheel out and say, come back in.
All right.
And so you two, as you're coming up, you hear Emelis say, so we're going to try to bring them back? Or?
Yes. I gentle reposed Rowan quickly enough that we should be able to get a diamond of far less value to be able to raise him.
Okay, then we already have one of these bodies waiting for a...
Yes, but that one requires a diamond of greater value and will be harder to find.
Diamonds of great value are hard to find anyway.
What if you know?
Only we had somebody who knew how to acquire such things. But anyway.
You point me to where it is. I'll find it for you. Yeah. Between the two of us.
We can get our hands
5?
on
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean,
Instead, diamond
5.
500.
We can get them 2.
Yeah, it's 500 and then the resurrections.
Did Grem
Yeah, but
pay for that
the
diamond too?
revivify
What's that?
300.
Did Grem prepay for that diamond?
Grem did prepay for
Yeah.
a diamond.
it. He did.
But we had no idea, right?
No.
I can revivify Rowan.
Why,
checking.
why would you?
Yeah, it's fine.
We just need a long rest and 300 gold.
Did you
diamond.
ask?
Like, that's far less of a big
No.
deal.
And you'll hear the captain of the guard come out and so, says, Master Emelis, what has happened? And of course, Emelis, it's too much to talk about right now. We've traveled far. Captain Guard's like, you left 30 minutes ago. It's like it's just take these two bodies, keep them under your care, so they.
Veil skirt closer while it's going on. Listen better.
Take these two bodies to the saloon. Is that where we've been?
Yes.
All right. Send these to the Church of Saloon. Tell them Emelis said to keep them under great care. Hold on to them as long as they do not decompose.
They should be able to stabilize the bodies there.
They should. Hopefully. Although these little spores they got growing out of them does not seem the best.
Killing. Brush something from another world's a bad idea.
But we'll
Might have more problems.
do what we
than
can.
Yeah, this is how
Lesser
outbreaks
restoration.
happen.
Yep. Epidemic. All right, get the board out.
Yeah, yes, and just tell them to do what they can for them, and let me know. Let me know what their price is, and I'll see what we can do. Turns around and he starts heading towards the room of collection.
Emelis does.
Yep.
Bring ale!
Guess we should.
Yes, let's see what's happening. We'll follow up
Seems
behind
like-
Emelis.
So I'm assuming Wigbit and Durat kind of follow him as he's walking toward
Yeah.
them. All right, and they kind of just let you by, but you two start
We're kind
to
of
follow.
following along.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!
Yes.
Yeah.
We are seekers.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, it's good to see you again.
And then you kind of hear Emelis turn around. Yes, I remember you.
Yes.
Yes, come with me.
Aha!
But sir, I said come with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goodbye. Scurries on quickly.
Just kind of walks in. He's kind of walking with his staff. So he takes you into the room, and he heads down, and he kind of stops at the door, that same door that you came out of as Seekers, and like he starts to walk in. He's like, "To hell with it, come on!" And he like goes to the end of the hallway, and you hear him say, "Istia," and you hear a.
Istia.
And you hear a. Yes, you want to speak Elvish?
Huh.
Okay, yeah. So Istia, and you hear a click, and the door opens, and he walks in. Come on.
Oh, of course. It's a very strange room you have here. Oh, it's very nice. Yes.
Door closes. Remind me of your names. Seekers. 3 days ago. 4 days. 4 days
We've been
ago.
hanging out. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. Oh, he does not know his name, but I am Veil of the Moon. You can call me Veil, of course, as you know.
Veil.
Ah, yes.
Veil of the Moon.
Ah, yes. He cannot remember.
I've been called lots of things,
Ah, yes.
I'd imagine.
but yeah, I don't. Sorry, I don't know.
I just call him Devil of the Shadows, or Shadow. Just call him Shadow for short.
Can you guys your appearance?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I thought you heard it.
No. You
Sorry, I
know
thought
we
you heard it earlier. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't, but also other people didn't.
That's true.
Yeah. True.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
No, what? They can use their imagination.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Or
So kind of average.
need to find artists.
Yeah. So kind of average height, slender, sort of humanoid, but he's got dark blue skin and horns on his head. So that's unusual. And a tail, like a long kind of barbed prehensile tail. He's a tiefling. You probably noticed, if you were paying any attention to him at all outside, that he doesn't cast a shadow. Which is a little odd, even in sunlight.
Evil.
What? Evil? No.
Clearly not.
No. And has like a kind of a dark purple shirt. Everything else is black leather, so dark blue that it's almost black. So he's got leather armor. He's got 2 daggers kind of on his back, and then 2 more on each leg. A few small pouches and things, and as always, seems to be kind of wary of the people around him and his surroundings, and tries to keep his back to something most of the time.
Veil is a tabaxi with black and tan fur. Relatively short. I think probably shorter than almost everybody in the room. He only has sailor's clothes on, but only the lower half, so his top half is so that's sailor's clothes. Sash around the middle, pants that just kind of go down to the calf. He's got a couple of bracers on, one just strapped to his hand with a spike coming off of it, the other one a couple of shells just lashed to his arm, and a bit of rope on his side, as well as a pouch. But pretty minimalist.
I guess I actually have a backpack too. My burglar's pack.
Oh. Yeah, he
I
carries
guess
his
all
pack
this
around,
stuff
but not on
comes
his
in
back. Like he just kind of
Yeah.
throws it over one
I
shoulder.
carry mine on my back.
So yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, mine's
That's exactly what
backpack.
demons sound like.
Pardon me?
Nice little.
Yeah, we
river.
just got right to it on this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I thought cats didn't like water.
Well,
Is this Wigbet?
Yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
well, some cats don't like water. Yes, I love the water. I love the sea. It's very nice to be able to sail upon the ocean, view up upon the moon and the night. It makes for good sleeping.
Where are you from?
Ha! Good question. Very good
You
question.
don't know. Right.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Interesting. I guess you probably haven't remembered where you're from either.
He doesn't even remember his name.
Yeah.
Me or him?
Me?
Are you talking?
The Devil Man.
Me? Devil Man. I don't know. The humanoids usually call us tiefling. Devil Man works.
Oh, you're not. I mean, I guess I've heard of tieflings, but you're different.
I suppose.
Oh. Look at me judging people for looking weird.
Yep.
No, I am a little different than some.
Your skin tone would suggest that you were from, well, but that's probably not accurate.
What?
Because they're mostly elves. And you're definitely not an elf.
No.
But the people who live in the islands that encircle this land, the encircling seas, the islands, the blue skin is a very common trait among many of them. But again, most of them are elves, and you clearly are not an elf, so it could,
Kind of have ears like one, but
you do. Although what I have seen in the last few hours, I wouldn't doubt anything at this point.
well, what I've come to understand from a few others is that we have several different progenitors, I guess you'd say, lineages. Some of us come from different origins.
Well, I'm with.
Wigbit, very well met.
He starts speaking, Emelis starts speaking in a language. Do you speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Anybody speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Didn't pick up that one.
I do.
You do?
Of course you do.
Yeah, Abyssal.
It's not that one then. Must be the other one. I haven't quite learned that one yet. He speaks Elf. Anybody speak Elven?
Nope.
Really?
The dwarf doesn't speak Elven?
Yeah, that seems fair.
Don't speak Elven. What languages do you speak? Besides Common.
I start speaking in Infernal.
I figured.
Nope.
He said, yep, that's
Don't
the
know
one.
that one.
That's the one I'm working on. Maybe one day I'll learn it.
You need a teacher.
I certainly do. But for right now, we have greater things to focus on.
You seem a little distraught.
Yes.
Would you like to explain? And he pulls up some documents and he starts like flipping through things.
Where do I even start?
I don't know. Just pick a spot. It doesn't really matter.
Well, the two that you saw us coming in with, isn't it? I don't see them.
No, I don't see them much either.
Let's say Rowan was the leader of our group, and he fell in a fruitless battle. Grim was he was a fearsome warlock.
I mean, he was a. He wasn't. No, he was a ranger. For the most part.
He was a ranger.
He wasn't a
part.
warlock. Yes.
Ranger used shadow bows.
Right. It's fine.
He always seemed to be like more close quarters.
He didn't want to be. That is just how it worked out.
But I mean, that's what happened.
That is often what happened.
Yeah,
He was working on that.
poorly.
Yeah. Like a few more levels would have done it.
He was a warrior of some great ability, but he fell this day as well. We're in search of information, a cause of the Vanishing. In search of
We are too.
a cure for the Vanishing, although we may have found a treatment as infeasible as it seems.
That would be good.
It's inaccessible.
Oh. Well, I can access most things. Where is it?
Yeah, a few things are truly inaccessible.
If you can cast yourself off into the astral sea.
Oh, I love the sea. Yes. You tell me where the sea is. We will get there and we will find this cure.
It's the space that the gods travel through.
Oh, of course they travel in the sea. That makes perfect sense.
This is not me.
That voice is chuckling over here. He flipping through papers. He's just chuckling.
Okay, well, we will work on that next. Wait, what is your name again, great dweller from underneath?
I am Durak,
Oh, Darak and Wigbet and
standard
Emelis.
bearer of Fargrim Darkfolk.
What is a standard bearer?
I think they're gonna carry it.
Oh, that is the thing. Aha! Yeah. Yes, of course.
I put the banner that I've been carrying in the corner of the collector's room.
It has been collected.
The rolling banner?
Yeah.
Oh.
So where is Fargrim?
I'll just put this up.
Where is Fargrim? Did he return to Angrist?
I don't know, I've been with you. I'll find out. Soon. I mean, this morning he was still around, but
We'd somewhat run out of leads.
I don't think we found the big one.
Hmm?
I think we found the big lead.
Yes. We'll need an army.
That we don't have.
Hmm?
That we don't have.
No. No, and the losses would be heavy.
He's looking at these pages and he's like, toss them down on the table. Do any of these make sense to you?
Oh,
And it's all those.
we can take a look.
Let's take another round at this.
What are all these?
This is a book that some people before I joined up died for.
Rowan,
How many people have died doing this exactly?
lots.
Well,
That is a worthy challenge then.
You stand where...
It is certainly challenging.
When I signed up, I asked the wrong question.
What question
How
did you
many
ask?
questions are there? I said, how many collectors are there?
Ah.
And they said, 40.
and you should have asked how many were there.
Yes. I am so curious about that answer.
More than 4, I bet.
Should have asked what?
How many have there been?
Collectors?
Yes.
No, you're it. I mean, well, the original 4, which are now all, well, I guess Ravi still exists. The others.
Ruin exists. We need to get a diamond so we can bring him back.
Dragons?
We need to
Dragons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bronze scales? Dragons? Oh yeah, dragon head. Prison. Prison, tinker. Prison.
Are you looking?
A lot of stuff about a prison. Darkness. A tiger laughs.
Lightnings.
There's a tiger in this one.
Oh, a tiger.
Which page did you just read?
Page 4 and 6.
Mike, are the pages on there? Man,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really.
it's official.
Mike went all out.
These are very good stories.
Yeah, I mean, they got all,
Why are they?
they got all burned up though, it looks like.
That's half of the story.
He says, I think that it's not part of our problem because we haven't actually. I don't know. Anyway, I think it would be useful that you know everything that we know.
Who's Carrion?
Oh, that is
Carrion?
That there's dead things that
it's
people eat.
like a name.
Oh,
Like carrion. Yeah,
Carrion.
Yeah, carrion.
Carrion.
Wow.
Have you met the Carrion?
Like the war?
Like there's
last century, there was
another carrion.
conquest, and he starts to describe it. You can make a history roll if you like. There.
1 plus doesn't
Actually,
matter.
yours is better. Yeah.
13.
You've heard a little bit about Carrion's context.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. There was this old story.
Where are the
Transient,
keys?
purple ring. A lot about
Oh, they're under here.
yeah, a lot about purple rings and stuff too. Purple rings. Half elf, angry old half elf. A black stone which cannot be broken.
Alright, let's exclude the keys that we've
Very
already...
like doom and gloom stuff here.
Well,
So this has been solved.
it's not a great thing.
No.
I hope you realize that. It's a very terrible thing.
Seems
And now that we've been
bad.
where we've been, it seems like it's even worse than maybe we had thought.
Yeah, there's a lot of destruction and darkness and these.
Have you looked at? Do you look at all of them? I know
Yeah.
you're not. I mean, but
Yeah.
make a sanity roll.
So now with that die. 13.
Is this one the Covenant cracks?
Should be. It's 3. Do we have any other that are 3?
No, that's not the Covenant Cracks. Covenant Cracks is
There you go. That is not it.
actually them. I don't think that's it. Could be wrong. What'd you roll? 13?
13.
So, the very page 1, when it's reading through that, which is in an age not far from now and yet too soon the world will forget. Something on that is familiar to you specifically.
Is it Elnya or Anya? Where the waters, the floating cities will fall. The shallows will rise, or are rising.
Yeah, all this stuff about waters,
I love water.
shallows, and Elnya and Anya, or the seas. And you do know that. I mean, that's easy knowledge that comes back to you. Yeah, all this stuff about but that's it's hitting home somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Okay. Yeah, something itches in my mind about the shallows and the seas of Elnya and Anya. Oh, yes. I don't remember what, though. Yet. Maybe some drinking will help. Do you have any wine? He asks to Emelis. Wine makes everything clearer.
Wine would be good for everybody right about now. Goes over to a little shelf and opens it up. Anyone else care for some wine?
Perfect.
You're muted, Drew.
The doll says I'll have some.
Do what?
The doll?
Forget about
Oh yeah, the doll. Forgot about the doll.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll have some.
What's that?
Did that puppet just talk?
Yeah, I think so.
You have a talking puppet?
Yeah, it's pretty neat little my friend here.
Huh. Does it do anything else?
No.
Ah, good. All right. Well, then we are fine.
Rowan left the city with 4 disturbed characters and came back with 3 deranged characters. Or 3 disturbed.
Yeah, disturbed in some degree each.
Yeah.
I guess it also said Istia when we walked in.
The doll.
That's awesome. I love that. So, don't know what this means, but and you, well, two of you don't know either. I need more time to study, but this all started, well, for us.
Spending.
Investigation started with Minori Haru.
Have we heard of her? Should we roll and see if we've heard of her?
You're all a sanity roll. Pretty big number for
18.
11.
11's not enough. 18. You've heard the name. You're not sure where you heard the name from. But you've heard the name.
Okay.
And that seemed to be the connection. And then they connected it to Chamali Ikatu, who was just not a very nice dude.
He was a crime lord.
He was a crime lord, yes. He's been disposed of.
Good.
Which is what led us to where
Rowan killed him in single combat. He took him in the throat with his glaive and he fell like an ox.
Certainly sounds bad for him.
correct. So anyway, but Minori, who we believe is the human woman who entered the city and caused trouble, and we're not positive, but there was a woman that was at Chamali's place, and Roland could not positively identify her because of the effects of the Vanishing, but nevertheless, she seems to be I don't know if she's the key, but she
It's
seems...
certainly a common factor.
Right. And the only place that we know
Sure.
where she would be is the Drakenels, the mountain range to the west of here. That's where Rowan and the previous collectors went, and they
They
investigated.
confronted her there in a limited way.
Correct. And I don't know if that is where we need to go, but it might be a clue. We, as in the realm, have sent troops there, and there are not as many soldiers there. So apparently Minori is also building an army.
Oh.
But there are not as many there right now. Well, there weren't as of last week, as had been previously there. We're not sure where they are, but I don't know if that is the place that Minori is now. If she is the same woman that was with in Chamali, and Durak and Wigbit can tell you this, well, at least I think they can, she and a very old half-elf vanished during the fight that killed Chamali. And I'll let them explain more of how that fight happened, but
The angry old half-elf?
I don't know if that's the same one, but they said it was a very old half-elf,
Yes.
as in very old.
And you said they vanished?
Well, they
Disappeared.
Sorry, disappeared.
They disappeared.
Disappeared.
They didn't vanish. They
The room,
into thin air.
Yes. They presumably
Sounds useful.
were able to teleport to the realm that we just visited.
But you didn't find them there.
We didn't make it very far. We made a few feet to the forest there. The place was more than a match for us.
So don't go back there.
Might be colony expanding purple ring.
well, we
Maybe.
Yeah, anyway.
kind of think that we do need to go back there at some point.
But not yet.
Soon.
No, they need to rest. We do it tomorrow.
I'm not sure that.
Then go to the Great Sea.
What?
What?
Or to this other place they're talking about.
Oh, yes, of course. Where are we going?
First.
Sorry, I was reading the thing.
Oh, they were talking about this woman who has a place in the mountains.
And so,
Going to relax. I don't,
No. Now she's building an army?
we can fight an army. Huh. But yes, colony expanding purple ring, I think, is maybe one of them. Something to that effect. It looks like.
Expanding purple ring.
Uh-huh.
colony expanding. As in the illithid colony?
That could be it.
The what?
Ooh,
Illithid. Mind flayers.
that sounds bad.
They're,
I like my mind the way it is.
oh, well, they'll suck it out of you and replace it with their own. They're really terrible, terrible things.
We will not go there.
He has fought them.
Oh, well then we can fight them. It'll be fine.
He did not succeed.
So the mountains, you say. Let's go to the mountains and fight the small army.
Or at least find out what she's up to.
Oh, sure,
that-
sure.
So you're in on this?
Yes, you said there was a reward, yes?
Well, of course.
Right, of course. But yes, we can fight an army for a reward.
Of course.
Right.
Right.
I mean, if that's where you think
And they did
find some information,
essentially
then
with this disease, right?
Say again?
And they explain to you what eventually happens with the disease.
Oh, yes. It's very bad.
yeah, I would like to avoid that if possible.
Also good to figure that out.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so I feel like you should know as much as I can tell you before I send you off.
Fair.
Great.
Alright.
Takes a seat and sips his wine.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh!
Yep.
So an hour later,
Yeah.
he's filled you in on like as much as he can, like, yeah.
Brains are crammed full
Yeah.
of knowledge.
Yeah. And,
Well,
Okay, that is a lot.
and that's where we are. And I thought that as we found more information, like the collectors, it would make this easier, but it seems like it's making it more difficult. People are dying. Good people are dying.
Well,
The Rowan figure we speak of was, I mean,
the man in the shiny armor.
sounds
was-
like he was.
it was a great. The people of the South Ward will be missing out now. That's the second hero they lost in the last month. And it's not what the city needs right now. I'm sounding like a human right now. Alright, anyway, so.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Saloon is a moon goddess. It'll be fine.
Yes. Yes. Alright. So, if you, I mean, like I said, I don't know where the next step is. We're just feeling our way out here, and every step we take seems to lead to back, but
Maybe you just need to go faster.
well, we went to a place without time, supposedly, and that didn't help either, so. Going too fast, apparently, isn't the way to go.
Well, you feel like we shouldn't have done that yet?
What do you mean?
This quest is red for me.
That was not a...
What does it mean when there's a skull above the enemy?
So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it's worth checking out this mountain. If we haven't been there before, we might as well go.
If you'd like to see Sibo before we... I mean, he told you about Sibo, so
Right.
if you'd like to go down and see Sibo before you leave, I can always... We can arrange that.
Sure. We can
So
see
you
what
can
he knows.
see kind of the effects of this and see what it's doing.
Sounds awful, but we can look.
Well, let's Dorak or Wigbet have anything to add, since you guys are the most experienced collectors here.
But I've been a collector for.
Are we actually collectors, fishermen?
You are now.
Because the last official one's dead.
How many days
Would
has
have to
Duroc
see
been
going through into
Collector?
the astral sea.
2?
An actual collector? Yeah.
It's been like 2 days.
Yeah, we returned on the 4th. This is the 6th. This is your
Yeah.
3rd day as being a collector.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've seen a lot in 3 days, though.
You're a
So
veteran
I've been a
collector.
collector as long as they've been vanished.
No, we've been vanished for
This is the 4th day.
4 days.
4 days. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Fine. It's fine.
You seem like you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of the Vanishing,
As much as anything. Except maybe him.
I may have mentioned this to you anyway. You two were the first Vanishings that we've experienced no, they're not here anymore. Since Rowan and the original collectors. I don't know what that means, but it had been over a month.
That is good.
Been 5 weeks.
Maybe it's slowing down.
But I had vanished in the wilderness.
Well, sorry. The first Vanishings in Emelis that we'd experienced. They were still vanishing. That's why Navarro was... Navarro. That exposition.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so that's why she was here, because it was still happening elsewhere, but
Just not here.
it's not here. But now...
Well, what has changed in the past month? What went away and came back?
Last month?
Ah, yes, you said it's been a month. So maybe something left, and now it is back.
The collectors left and came back.
Ah, so maybe it is
Some
the
of them.
collectors that are the problem.
Well, the originals are all dead now.
Problem solved.
I don't know if you've... I don't know if that's quite it.
Oh, okay. All right. More complicated.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Good.
But and he whips the book out. I'll make a note of that.
Ah.
I hadn't really considered that yet.
Could be. Who knows?
It's not a... I will not dismiss anything at this point.
But there's no kind of pattern to the timing or place of these things that you figure out.
No. Just that vanishings in our city had slowed down for a long time
To us.
until the search for it and all that stuff. He explained that.
Maybe perhaps the collectors had disrupted something, but now they no longer disrupt it.
Like they got too far off the trail and then it was able to
Come back.
Or whatever's causing it knows what's going on. And so causes it to happen as it sees necessity for.
Or unless they already found it.
No, isn't that supposed to create some big bad apocalypse?
Yes.
Ah, we're fine.
Unless your vanishings are the beginning of that apocalypse.
Well, then we have time. Just the beginning.
Then we shouldn't waste any more here. Unless
Good.
The Rock
Exactly.
has more ideas.
still trying to get the lay of things. I think we need to find a diamond.
The diamond?
We need to get a diamond worth 300 gold.
Start thinking if I've seen anybody with any of those. Not just for sale, just like any of those.
I mean, you probably have, but it
I
all went away somewhere.
mean, I could take a look around. see what they can
We
find.
might be able to get our hands on one
Yeah,
of those.
of course. Easy.
I should follow up with the Merchants Guild.
Okay.
Grim was trying to find a diamond for another.
Well, I think you went by there
Today?
not too long ago.
This morning.
Yeah, this morning.
So,
Well, I should let them know that I'm the person to speak to now. Then
it's there.
speaking to Grim won't be helpful.
Not right now. Well, we could probably still speak to him.
Yes.
At least a shade of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still speak to him. That's true. Alright, let me go by the Merchants League. And then I still can't make anything out of these notes. I saw the expanding prism purple ring pulsates. That seems like something that goes together vaguely.
Purple ring pulsating seems to be a common thread.
Does that sound like
If only there was a character here who wasn't dead that could tell us about it.
about the purple rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I might see if we could ask them some questions at least.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that.
Are there,
Let's see
Maybe
if
leave
we
for the
can-
mountains tomorrow and
I mean, are
take
there
care of some loose ends today.
are there purple rings appearing places?
Yes, actually. Around the head of
Leah Rothano. Leah Rothano.
Leah Rothanel, there was a purple ring that Rowan found. And then in Shimali's, in the room where we killed Shimali, where Rowan took Shimali in the throat with a glaive. There was a purple ring there. That's what we teleported using as a focus. I'm not sure how it worked.
Neither am I. Those are things I should know.
You were confused by the magic that was happening in that room.
I was.
It's where the Dragonborn exploded.
Yeah, that's where the Dragonborn was killed.
Blendy.
Blendy.
And
So these
The
show
seeker.
up where people die.
not everyone, but it seems some people.
So what do those people have in common?
Well, the Dragonborn Blendy was a seeker.
She also vanished the same night that Rowan and
Several others.
his companion and then 4 others. So 9 people vanished on this one night.
Wow.
Was Leah a seeker?
No.
So that's not it. So it's not going after seekers.
But she was powerful in her own right.
And were these other ones powerful?
No. Wendy was just a gun for hire, if you will. A sword for hire, if you will. Stupid guns. A sword for hire, if you will. Who, incidentally, worked for this Minori Haru I spoke of
I've heard of her.
before she
Yes, right.
stopped working for Minori Haru. And was tortured to death by Chimali, and we're assuming Minori Haru. So that doesn't really work.
No.
So there's got to be some reason why it shows up when and where it does.
I agree. We haven't been able to figure out what that reason is.
Did any of your apologies for bringing up painful memories, but did any of your other companions, other seekers, leave this purple ring behind when they fell?
No. It's not that we're aware of. We haven't. The purple ring came into focus because many people were, when the clutches were striking, they had visions, and a lot of them had visions of this purple ring. And then when Blindeath and Leah died, they left behind this residue of this purple ring.
So you say when Blindeath died, it was because of some ritual, huh?
Well, she was being tortured, so, as far as I can tell. And then
Maybe these other ones were also tortured.
I mean, I think Wigbed and Dorak could tell you more about it, but I guess they tortured her to the point that she exploded. Is that?
This is so. Her body exploded.
That's bad.
And electric.
But yes, maybe it's a part of some ritual where creates the purple ring. Does anyone else see the deaths of this Leah,
Rathanel?
or any of the other ones?
No, but she certainly could have been tortured.
Certainly could have.
So maybe it is not necessarily a big connection, but a small connection we don't see yet.
Something they're trying to do.
Ah, yes. And maybe the purple ring is not just appearing, but they are doing this to different people to find something, whatever they're working on.
Well, Rowan mentioned a conduit, which is mentioned in one of the pages. So is it turning
People into conduits.
conduit?
Maybe they're trying to find the right one.
Well, him missing 2 fingers is a direct reference to Chamali. And the human woman wielding a battle axe? We don't know. But the scales of bronze lightnings and the scales of bronze expanding.
Yes, sounds right.
Certainly could be the Dragonborn. What was their name again?
Blindeath?
Blindeath the Dragonborn.
Yeah. And maybe there's some kind of ritual to track down.
But in the meantime, I can go find us a diamond. We can find us a diamond.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
2.
at least-
You need 3.
Is
How many diamonds did you need?
is there anything about or anybody in those that would be Leah Rathanel?
What do we know about her? Could she be the woman wielding a battle axe?
No. She's.
Because if you got a list of possible conduits there, then
And then they start getting checked off.
it might get you to somebody who could
Hasn't
be
been checked off yet.
could be a target.
Darkness washes over the Tinkerer.
Is she a tinkerer?
No.
She was an adventurer. The last of a dying breed is what they like to say about her in the songs in the Southport.
Last of a dying breed, huh?
What about the blue streak, the person with the blue streak in their hair? What became of them?
So you mean, Milan?
Yes, Milan.
I mean, he's around somewhere, I would imagine.
How do you spell that? M-E-L-A-N?
Meilin.
Meilin.
Yeah.
How does a moon burn?
This somebody you know is in there.
He was
Seeker.
he was one of the 9.
He might be next. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, if he's mentioning he's not dead yet, then that makes him sound like a target, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So this, if we're running by that theory, then we have Blendeeth and Cebu down below in the cells right now.
Is Cebu a tinkerer?
He's a gnome.
The tinker isn't what he seems, but he doesn't know it. Maybe bring him to the astral sea.
Sounds easy enough.
And there's Gerelda Hawkstone. She's a barmaid over in the South Ward of the Barking Dog. There's Oma Elham. She's a unusual character. I believe they're called Asimars. And I don't really know where she is. She goes where she wills. And then Milan and Siwu and Blendeeth, and then of course there's Rowan, Farron, Salinar, and and Ravi. And Ravi is, well, at least as of this morning, was still alive over in. Again, he runs a shop over in. But he was dead, and they brought him back to life with one of these diamonds. Speaking
Of greater value than what we need for Rowan. We need a diamond of that value to restore Grim.
So I don't know where. I mean, there's a lot of clues. There's just not a lot of. Most seekers begin by just searching throughout the city for clues and stumble upon. Well, the original collector stumbled upon a building that had been broken into, and from there it connected some dots and got to where we are. So if that's what you... I don't know. I'm going to spend more time poring over these to see if I can make more sense of this, but...
Okay. Well, first we can get the diamonds. It seems like maybe the two of you need to rest a little bit anyways. And then maybe tomorrow we figure out where we want to go. We could go to the mountains and make a visit on this army that you were talking about. I mean, unless we want to find all of these other seekers and see if they're alive.
It's only that easy.
They don't stay put.
Yeah. We can find them. If they are in the city, we can find a way. As long as they are not also taken like this dragonborn.
Appreciate your enthusiasm.
Ha! Of course.
It's just been a long day. I don't think it's even time
we
for
needed
lunch
it.
yet.
We do need it.
Yes, let's rest.
We need a little optimism.
Yes, sir. You rest. We will go procure some diamonds.
As you're walking away, you hear Durak shout down the hallway for ale again.
So what are you doing?
End of the eastward.
Okay.
What?
We're heading to the eastward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look for marks either that happen to have that much jewelry on, like nice jewelry on them that could be worth that much. Or otherwise, one that looks like they could be that rich, and then track them back to their house, to their home.
I mean, if they have it on their person.
If they have it on their person, there's a plan.
Yeah.
If they don't have it on their person, there's a plan. Because you now have 2 rogues.
Yep.
One with no shadows, and one with no weapons.
Yep.
Now, all the rogues are dead.
All rogues and monks.
All the
I
rogues
guess
and
we're all
monks
died.
and druids are all dead.
Wow.
World's
Double
going
dead.
very.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be a lot of classes left by the time we get there.
Fighter, mage, cleric. There's a fourth
Ranger.
one that typically goes in there, but they're all dead.
They're all dead. I mean, as we're going around, we're chatting with people going through the market.
I'm going back to the Business People's Guild that I haven't had any business with up until this point.
The Merchants
The
League.
Merchants Guild.
Okay.
Yes. The Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to the Emelis area Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. And Wigbit, what are you doing?
I want to go see if we can talk to our dead companions.
Okay.
So, Temple of
Pump them
Saloon.
for any information
For information.
they have left.
All right. So then, I'll start with the Merchants League.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'll go up to the Merchants League and... Is it open or closed?
It's open.
Alright. I'll walk in.
Mhm.
I'll look around for... See if it looks like there's somebody that's in charge.
There's a half-elf lady sitting behind a desk, writing stuff out. And there's nobody in here at this point.
Oh! Alright, I'll walk over to her.
She kind of looks up at you. Yes?
Good day to you. Have you... I'm looking around for somebody that has spoken to a man named Grimm.
He was in here a couple hours ago.
Well, I am one of his adventuring companions, and he has been killed in battle. I'm trying to get any business dealings that he had started moving in my direction instead of his, since he's dead. I also am looking for a diamond, I guess, to bring him back to life. But I think that he was also looking for a diamond.
He was.
I also need a diamond of less value. Rowan of the South Ward has been killed.
Well, that's quite unfortunate.
And so it's my task to bring him back as expediently as possible.
I see.
So if you have smaller diamonds of less value, then I may be able to make use of one of those.
Yes. Well,
My
that's-
impression from Grimm was that you were the person to go to for diamonds in this town.
I'm not sure Glenn told you everything.
That's why
Considering he was only in here, say a couple hours ago, I'm not sure I really believe your story.
Emelis was with us.
So now we're just throwing out names of people we know. Well, I can throw out King Celsus Falthron if we'd like to, but
He was not there.
that's good to hear, because it would be a shame if his king died.
We
Bran Stormraven there as well.
brainstormed if he
The
was not
Admiral,
with
as
us.
I've heard him called in the streets.
By Rowan.
Right.
No, but Rowan,
to take before I die.
Rowan and I, and Grimm, and Wigbit stormed the Peddlers Guild this morning.
Wigbit.
Wigbit.
That's a person.
That's a person. We found him in the
wig bit?
swamps. Wigbet.
You found the
Wigbet?
wig bit in the swamps.
He's a human, looks a little like a frog. He's a strange fellow.
You do know this is the Merchants League and not the Barking Dog, as an example, right? Because that story will sell really well there.
So I'll have you know, Rowan of the Southward killed your adversary, who I can't ever remember the name of. Chimali in single combat inside the Peddlers Guild.
Oh.
He took him in the throat with his glaive. He ended this feud. He has made the streets safer and he is dead today. I need a diamond so that I can bring him back so he can continue on the struggle because I'm ill-equipped to run this.
Yes.
I have been in this town for 3 days, and somehow I'm the person that people are asking for help. That's Rowan's task.
But he's dead.
Yes. So I need to get a diamond so I can bring him back so that we can continue this.
The diamond will bring him back.
Well, no, my magic from my gods will bring him back, using the diamond as a conduit.
She opens a drawer and she pulls out, like, all this jewelry and stuff. Puts it on the table. I have no idea what you're talking about. However, this grim fella dropped all this off 2 hours ago and said, if a fella comes in here with a diamond, if I could purchase it. So if you want to take that and go find a fellow with a diamond, by all means. Otherwise, I will keep it, and I will do exactly as I told Grim this morning, that when that fellow returns, I'll be happy to ask him if he has a diamond. Otherwise, I am very busy.
Grim did not communicate to me that he had given you a hoard of treasure
He's a
to
half.
purchase a diamond with.
He's a half-orc,
He's dead also.
as most half-orcs do.
So I'll continue my search. We'll be at the Citadel if somebody does happen by with a diamond.
All right.
Thank you.
You as well. Did I ever get your name?
I am Duroc of
Duroc.
Angrist.
The Rock of Angrist.
Yes, Duroc Trollblader of Angrist, standard bearer to Fargrim Darkfoe.
You're a long way from home. The Rock of
Yes.
Angrist.
Yes, I am. Things are not going well. Like, I do not serve anyone in Emelis
Why are you here?
because I've been afflicted with the Vanishing. And I went through a portal this morning to an island in the Astral Sea, and I am not an Angrist. And I need to take care of this business so I can get back to Angrist. This is not my war.
You seem very determined if it's not your war.
I will not fail in this.
I can appreciate that. Good luck in your search.
Thank you. Good day.
I will send word.
Is there a person who actually does deal in gems around here?
Our gem cutters, yes. I don't know if you'll find someone that's going to easily have a diamond of which you speak. That don't just float around.
No, but gem cutters would be more likely to find them.
It's true. Well, that was the one that Grim was waiting on.
A gem cutter?
Well, a a man who's connected to one.
I see. Very well then.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. What are y'all doing?
Fleecing people.
Casing the joint.
Okay, in the east
Yeah.
east end. Going to like the market district and chatting with some of the merchants and buying a little bit of food to eat as we go along.
Okay.
Keeping our eyes out for anybody who either has very expensive jewelry on, or looks wealthy enough that they could potentially have some at home.
Okay.
And so traveling around eastward, gathering information.
Mm-hmm.
Nonchalantly, chatting and hanging out. Enjoying a good time in a nice part of the city.
Is that what you're doing also?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're together.
We're together.
Yeah.
Alright. Make a roll. Really mystery.
Streetwise.
Got it. I have streetwise.
Doesn't exist, but it's that skill.
Oh yeah, we don't have streetwise.
No.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
24.
22.
Pretty good.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
You know how that movie ends, right?
That's fine.
I was just making sure you know how that movie ends.
I mean, you hear the names of, like, or, I mean, you figure out that there's lots of nobles, minor nobles, and greater nobles throughout the city that have, obviously, they're going to have what you're looking for. Nobody ever mentions specifically diamonds, because, I mean, that's a little bit more of a rare thing to come by, especially a diamond of the value that you're looking for. But, I mean, you certainly hear names of different people.
What do you think? We maybe take a look inside one of these houses?
If we can find one of their houses, sure.
Alright. Pick a random name.
Okay.
Find a random house.
Alright.
Well, not a less random house. The house with the name.
Alright. Okay. So there's I mean, the name of one of the richest nobles in Emelis is Alexandru Casimir, who lives in the inner wing.
Okay.
And then Cineas Akagon is another nobleman, lives in the north ward. And those are fairly well-off fellows that you've heard about.
Which one you want to check out?
Well, the richer they are, the more likely they are to have what we're looking for, right?
That's true. Better security, but better riches.
Probably worth the risk.
Of course, of course. I mean, what risk?
Small risk.
Yes. You are fast, yes? If we need to get away? Fast
Yes.
enough?
Fast enough to get away.
Good, good.
You also hear the name of Lasauran Il Kippum, who actually lives in the East Ward.
Well, that name was shared with us in the overall story, or no? 'Cause I remember that name
Yeah. To that name. It's a member of the Merchants League. That Rowan and folks had investigated. That name comes out to him.
Yeah, we staked that guy out, right?
Yep. You did.
So we go to the northward.
Seems reasonable.
Go to the guy in the northward.
The Northwood guy. I don't know which guy that was.
I don't know. He was the first one.
The first.
No, first one was innerward. Second one. Second one was northward.
Okay.
This is good. Mess.
What do you mean? This? No way.
I mean, it could be fine.
This is gonna be fine.
We've been really low on capers, so
You just haven't had the right skill set yet.
Yep.
Well, you had the right skill set. It died and became a zombie.
Yeah.
became a zombie.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, yeah.
And then got blown up.
Got blown up.
So that big red building in the middle of the W, like in the left leg of the
Yeah.
W, yeah, that's the large home of Knaus Akagon.
Good. Well, start staking it out.
Okay.
Is it the tallest building around there? And is it walled, or is it just a building?
So it is it's like a mansion basically. And that little gray hook in front of it is like a big driveway that runs up to it. But it's not otherwise walled. But there's plenty of space.
Isolated.
There's plenty of space around it.
Right. Like
Yeah.
other than like in that northeast sector, is that like triangle thing? Behind that?
Northeast.
Yeah, so like you're looking at the red building,
Yeah.
in the upper right hand corner seems like there's a triangle thing behind it. What is that?
Oh. Yeah. Like just above the W.
Yeah. Like making the
Within
That
the
brown
W.
building?
yeah, brown building, it looks like it has a
Yeah.
Red roof.
red roof and a triangle around it. Figuring out what that triangle is.
I may know what you're talking about. It's a okay. So that point to it again.
Point.
Because that's
like
the
right,
building, so there's that thing behind
right
it.
in the point of the W.
Yeah.
So the red building, right in the middle of the W line.
That's our mark.
That's the mark.
And then behind it, you've got this thing that's a brownish building with a triangle around it.
Right. So that triangle is that driveway I'm talking about.
That's a driveway?
Yeah.
What the hell's a brown building? Guess true?
The brown building.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Oh.
more of a stable.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. I like this place.
Sprawling.
One of the more well-off parts of the
Yeah, there it is.
city. Yeah.
For now. So yeah, start staking out the place.
Okay.
Try to get a view of guards and the like.
It seems to be lightly guarded.
Perfect.
At least on the outside.
Of course.
I mean, don't know how long you stay. You do see people coming and going throughout the day, but
What do you think we maybe would find some jewelry?
Where?
Yeah, where do you think it might be in this big mansion? Lower grounds, higher grounds? We can split up, find it.
I guess it depends on if some kind of room that he keeps it in, or if it's just in his personal chambers, whatever he has in there. Could be either one.
So we start from the bottom and work our way up, or start from the top and work our way down?
I think start from the top.
Top it is. We wait for night?
Of course.
Of course. Alright. We're going to get something to eat. A little bit of drink.
Wait for the night.
Waiting for night.
All right.
Wait until I mean, it's, later in the
Dark
evening when people
enough.
might be falling asleep. After the apex of the moon, I guess it's not really how it works, but yeah, after midnight.
Right.
I'm gonna go to the south fort.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So you're going to... What were you
Salute.
going to do?
Talk to Rowan.
Our old companions.
Talk to some corpses.
Okay.
Speak with the dead, one might say.
Which ones?
All of them, if I can. I don't know how expensive this is.
Who do you want to start with?
Rowan.
What spell that?
Speak the dead.
Yeah. So third level. Third level spell.
Yeah, because sending a message across the plane and sending a message to dead people is the same level of difficulty.
Because they're on another plane.
Right.
Wish I could remember how much I charged for this last time, so I can write it down. Did y'all get it for free last time?
I think Emelis did it.
Did he?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely happened at the Citadel last time we did it, so it's probably Emelis.
Which is why I thought Grim did it.
Or somebody else.
But Grim didn't do it. He corrected me. He can't talk to souls.
Couldn't.
Third level spell. Speak with the dead. Five questions. 10 gold.
10 gold?
Sure.
Easy.
Okay.
So I get to talk to Rowan?
There you get 5 questions.
Rowan, was there anything that you forgot to share with us before you died prematurely? Your answers can be, brief, cryptic, repetitive?
Repetitive.
They don't have to be cryptic.
No, they can be useful.
It said they were usually brief, cryptic, and repetitive.
Yeah.
You don't have to truth, but I assume you would be.
Did you all know that, or I guess the people who were alive at that point, know that Minori used to have a hand and eye tattoo that got stripped off?
No.
Minori Haru. She was once a follower of Vecna. Or at least once had a sign that she was. It has since been removed. But the connection to Vecna is very deep.
Oh, that's what that is.
I asked if he remembered anything that he didn't mention, and he told him about Minori's old tattoo that she used to have. That she no longer has. She had a hand and eye tattoo that was later removed, according to my notes. Minori Haru, Basin Drakenels went through with the town last week, had a hand and eye tattoo that got stripped off.
How did you figure out that the portal, the purple ring, was a portal?
I didn't know for sure. It was more of a hunch, I guess you could say.
Do you have any more hunches about the situation or the prophecies?
I think finding the man in the sideways armor would be helpful. Man? Is he? No. Yeah, he's human. Which is like big guy. Yeah.
I don't know.
Got two more.
Two more questions.
Yeah.
Any suggestions that I might have asked before taking off Durak or Emelis?
I mean, you could always WWRD. What would Rowan do? If he were here, what would he do next?
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you were here, what would you do next?
That's what I was going to say, actually.
He's our leader.
Yeah.
Well, he's your leader.
Right.
What would I do next? Well, I would probably make another attempt to track down Minori. Seems likely that wherever you find her, you'll find the man in the sideways armor as well, and likely some answers.
If we could find bring you back, you join us.
That is an interesting question. I find that hard to say without being there with you. This place where I am now changes things. I would certainly help you in some way.
You're dead again.
Yep. Dead again. Corpse stops talking.
Alright. Wake Graham up.
Alright.
And start similarly at Graham. Is there anything that you didn't share with us that might help before you died too soon?
give much money worth of jewelry to a big merchant woman. Yes, for to buying diamond to bring back Farron.
Good to know.
What would you do?
I would ask Roy. He is leading us. Sorry.
No, you. Do you have any insight into the prophecies that we may have missed?
Is a big problem with illithid. Maybe need to go to dwarves. Find a way to deal with it.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with me? Or the world that remains?
I do not remember enough to share. I am sure there is someone I would say goodbye to, but I don't know who.
Would you return if we could bring you back?
Of course.
Alright. I think
Goes
that's
life-
5.
Yep, that was 5. Goes lifeless again.
Can everyone of those code 0, please?
What other dead guys we got laying around here?
Still have the Farron.
Wow.
You got the Farron.
The Farron. He didn't remember much, but I'll wake him up.
He didn't remember it much.
Did I even meet? I did meet the Farron.
You never met the Farron, no.
I met him for like 30 seconds before he died.
Oh. Yeah, that's right, because Selenar was already dead.
Yeah. So, the Farron, I know we didn't know each other well, but now that Rowan has passed, I'm wondering if you had any information relevant to the quest that you failed to share.
So, does the vanishing affect people after they've died?
Well, this is what you knew in life. It's not your actual spirit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
corpses talking.
Okay.
Just you at death?
This is what you remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a demon of great power, and it's not far from the world. The demon has a henchman that it's a tiger with a serpent coming out of its midsection.
It's gross.
These things will destroy us all.
How did you learn this?
By the way,
I saw.
If I could have rolled a single sanity roll.
I saw images of it. I don't understand what it means, but I saw the demon destroying a town. And I know that I saw that town get destroyed by the demon, but I don't know what it means. I think it's why I was a hermit.
What would you have us do next?
I would like to be out of this space where I am. Like it's all suffering.
Everything is suffering.
Not sure I understood that.
Yep.
I mean, how often did we understand the Farron?
don't know. I think Ravi's last 3 hours on this earth, he was talking about suffering nonstop. So
He was.
Is there anything from the prophecy you think we missed?
The prophecy? He died before they got before you guys got the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which you would know because you were bringing the book back.
Yeah.
So you would have known that he didn't know about the prophecy.
Right. Anything in the prophecy about the devil or serpent coming out of a belly here?
There's multiple tiger references.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you said tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I misheard. What did you tell me about a tiger?
There's also, didn't I also see a prism?
Something about like the demon has a tiger with a snake coming out of its stomach.
Yes.
Has or is?
Has.
Has. Like as a champion or minion?
I think a minion.
Okay.
I don't think that this demon needs a champion.
It's good. That's good. It's always good.
It's real evil.
Yeah, when do my fists count as magic again?
So what was your question?
In my visions, I saw a prism multiple
did.
times.
You did.
The tiger had it?
So that demonic creature you're describing had a prism of blue, black, and bronze light, and it was handing it to a demon lord.
Which was the tiger?
Yeah,
Or just a different...
it wasn't a tiger.
It was not a tiger with a snake coming out of its midsection?
Nope.
What was that from?
No, the snake coming out of the midsection was definitely a demon.
It was not a tiger, though.
It wasn't a tiger. The tiger is
Something else. It was just a different demon with a snake coming out of its
It was
midsection.
two heads, a wolf and serpent head,
Okay.
and then had
And then it had
a
the,
wolf, and then the serpent head was coming out of
out of its midsection. It was
Yeah.
a wolf
Not a tiger.
demon, not a tiger demon.
right.
My mistake. Retcon all of
Visions
that.
of a tiger demon.
What's that?
You also had visions of a tiger.
No.
No, it was
No, it was a wolf.
Okay.
I just have been reading a lot about tigers lately, and so I just conflated the two. I was wrong. I apologize.
It's all good.
The wolf demon receives the prism.
The wolf demon's handing it to the demon lord.
To the demon lord.
Yeah.
Okay. So the wolf with the serpent coming out of its head was handing a prism that was blue and black and bronze to the demon lord that destroyed the town that I saw it destroyed. The demon lord destroyed the town, not the wolf demon with the serpent coming out of its mouth. Different demons.
So many demons.
Only two.
I mean,
They need names so that they're easier to talk about. Yeah. Too bad we don't have those.
yeah, that's a shame.
What happened to your eyes?
I don't know what happened to my eyes, but I do know that it has something to do with that demon. I think I must have fixed them using herbs. Maybe that's why I learned how to use herbs as medicine, was to heal my eyes. But I'm just guessing at that.
Anything else you'd like to? I don't even know how many questions I meant.
Yeah, it's 4. One more.
Anything else you'd like to share? Like me to share with the world, or?
The place I'm in is terrifying and it's full of pain and suffering. It's a broad, flat expanse. What it lacks in features it makes up for in pain.
That's it.
Yeah,
Unfortunate news.
I'll tell everybody.
All right, talk to you later, bro. Quick. Good talk.
And no other bodies, right?
No, those are 3 dead.
And I'm gonna go talk to Robbie if I have time.
Yeah,
That one you can talk to for free.
yeah. He's in his shop.
Good, because I'm almost out of gold.
He's in his shop.
Tinkering
All
away.
right, I'll go knock on the
Been
door.
there for.
Come in.
Robbie,
Wigbit.
Yes.
Wigbit. Yes. Good to see you again.
are you well?
As well as can be, I suppose. How's everything going with the collecting?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to share some bad news. We just lost Rowan
No.
and Graham.
I don't remember that one, but Rowan's dead? How's that even possible?
He figured out how we might go. I don't know. I guess we took a portal back through one of those purple rings.
To the adventurers.
Through the purple ring?
Okay.
Yeah.
to let
Why-
them know
why
that
would
Rowan's
you
been
do
killed
that?
and I aim to get
It
him
was
back.
his idea.
Oh.
See if
really
they have
know why
any
we did it.
resources that I can use.
But
Then
it
go
seemed
through
to be
Self Ward
good lead.
and try to see if the Self
It
Ward
works.
has anything.
We went to the Astral Sea,
Oh.
an island in the Astral Sea, and
I
It
mean,
was
it's the
kinda
adventurers
terrible
guild,
there.
Maybe they have
we
some
were
diamonds
attacked,
laying
and
around.
they died.
Sounds awful.
Because that's part of it. Dying is part of
Awful.
adventure.
This is why I stopped. This is why we should
Yeah.
all just stop.
Well, I came to see if I don't know if you knew anything that might help us, or if that rings any bells, or jogs any memories, or
I mean, none that I can think of. I've
I
never
told,
been to the Astral Sea.
Guild
Not that I
Master
remember. And we knew about the
that
purple
was
rings,
able
but
to
didn't realize
preserve
there
his
could be a
body almost
portal.
immediately upon death. And so I would not need a
So no.
diamond of great
Well,
value.
one weird
Both
thing there
diamonds
is
are
that,
valueless.
if you spent some time floating in the Astral Sea, all your memories came back.
Oh. Well, does that mean you're cured? Like you're fine now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I'll keep you posted.
Please do. I don't know how I'd get to the Astral Sea, but that would be nice.
Would it?
Yes.
Then Ravi will want to get back out there.
No.
Even less.
Yes.
Anything else that you recall from the past that we might have missed, or
I mean, I don't know. We did a lot. I mean, is there anything we've done that you want more information on? I know you weren't there for much of our beginning.
yeah, you're the only one apparently still around from the original.
Oh God.
Or
God.
I didn't mean to upset you. We're trying to bring Rowan back.
Yes. Oh, you should. You should absolutely. If anybody could figure this out, it's Rowan.
Well, you don't know about a diamond, do you? A very valuable diamond?
Oh no. Usually people don't bring me quite that kind of work. I mean, there's a reason I'm, working so close to the South Ward. No, I can ask. I can ask at the Merchants League, see if there's anybody who could help.
I think that they've already been asking, but
Of course. No, that makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, well. I mean, what are you all going to do next?
I guess the plan is to return to named Minori's hideout in the mountains.
Oh gosh, yes. Watch out! There's these crazy people who fly or have flying creatures. Were they griffins? They weren't griffins. What were they? Who were they flying on?
They
Were they
no, they're griffins.
griffins? Flying on griffins that brought us to her keep. So I'd watch out for them. They seemed
Hippogriffs.
Hippogriffs, and they seemed nasty business. And then there's this much bigger castle or citadel or something behind it. So I mean, there might be something there. Yeah, we didn't get that far. We had to leave. It was terrifying.
You sure you don't want to
Quite.
get back in the game?
No, I'm
They quite-
satisfied ending my days here. Helping the South Ward as Rowan asked, and just working. And not being murdered.
You have some time to think on it. Think on those. You did read the prophecies, right?
No. Because it was also after you never came in and read the
Yeah,
prophecies.
you're already dead by then.
Yeah. I was dead and I was brought back and I went back to my shop.
Yeah.
No.
I think I wrote down a copy. I'll give him my copy and suggest in your downtime, maybe read them, and if anything sparks your memory.
I mean, downtime, yeah, I suppose I could find a half hour tonight or so, maybe that I could sit down. I have a lot of work I didn't do that I'm still working on, so I mean, if I'll try, but I need to also sleep because there's so much work to get done. And now I need to figure out how to tell the ward that Rowan is gone. It'll break them.
I imagine there will need to be a service.
I'll figure that out. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
And if we can retro, I'll grab the rest of his money and such and have brought it to Robbie.
Rowan's money.
Rowan's money and stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I assumed y'all.
The Bank of Ravi.
Yeah. And say, I imagine he would have wanted you to have
You don't
this.
even need to work for a living.
I already didn't need to work for anything after I found that chest in my
Oh, right,
workshop.
that's right.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, no, use this to try and bring him back.
And outfit us after we get him back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's first priorities. Get him back.
We'll try.
No, you need to do it.
Okay, we will.
Okay, all right, great. Well, I've so much work. I need to get back to this. So,
All right. If you think of anything, I can stop back by, or if you want to swing by this.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye, Wigbet.
Take care.
Okay.
So I'll come back and whenever, I guess maybe in the morning or tonight, share all that information,
Okay.
especially the useful information.
Okay. So you're the Adventurers Guild, find Eric in there. He, of
Lets
course,
me
is
down.
devastated by the, but again, the Adventurers Guild is in a small building. But he immediately says, okay, I will put everything I have to work to figure out how we can get this. And, I will do all that I can. I have enough coinage to cover that, but I don't have that particular.
Yeah, I have the coin, but I don't have the item.
Right.
Yes, the...
Diamonds aren't just things that just float around.
No. No, they aren't.
But we'll keep. I will put everything I have into finding it.
Thank you. No, Rowan of the Southward was a good person,
It was.
and I imagine that there'll be others that would be willing to put effort into seeing him return to this world to continue his work.
And those are the people I'm going to contact.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Eric and Vellers.
Erican. I'm glad to have met you.
You too.
The Rock, Troll Bleeder.
Troll blade.
Evangrist.
Evangrist. You're along-
Standard bearer of Captain Fargrim Darkfoe.
you're
we
a
lose
long
you,
way
Drew?
from home.
I am.
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me? I just
Yeah.
I don't know. My internet
You
was not
are a blue box.
keeping up.
We'll figure that part out.
Blue screen
As long as you're still here,
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah, you're
it might
blue S at
be
the moment.
refreshing.
What was his name again?
Erican Velars. And so y'all are going to rob,
No.
What?
Procure.
procure,
Borrow,
Borrow.
borrow,
maybe.
or otherwise
Depending,
take
you
from.
know.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Gotta see what.
Yeah, we gotta see what we
here.
find, right. Yeah.
All right.
We're not just taking random stuff.
No,
We're on a mission.
we are. Very important.
Yes, I could go.
There's some things in here he doesn't need.
Yeah, well, the diamonds. We're here for the diamonds.
Right. That's not.
Some other things go missing. I mean, maybe he should hire better help that don't steal from him.
True.
Yeah.
The better help that doesn't steal from him.
Yeah.
And so you're all just looking for an actual diamond?
Yeah, that's what they sent us for.
Okay.
Diamonds.
I mean, if there's not a diamond, then
Maybe we
there
can
might
get
be
other
something
things.
here that we could trade for a diamond.
That's true. That is true.
Okay. So your plan would be what?
So, like I was waiting until late in the night. Climb. How tall is this building again? You said it was.
It's a 3-story.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
Easy.
Yeah. We'll climb up to
Climb
the
up it.
third story
Yep.
and ideally find a window to get into if there's one open.
Okay.
Checking first to see if anybody. Hey,
You're
there's
tiny.
Drew's back. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause I had to make him tinier when he went away. I have to make him big again.
But try to sneak in through the top, kind of creep our way through and try to identify where we might find either a storage for such trinkets, whether that be, as suggested, possibly in the master of the house's room, possibly in some locked door or vault. But search our way through looking for specifically diamonds.
Yep.
Okay.
Or, something equally valuable.
Yeah, right.
If we
That's
don't come across
relatively
it,
small, we gotta get out again. Right.
Okay. So
You guys are the worst.
What are you talking about? What do you mean the worst? You sent us on this mission.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
I didn't say for you to go rob the entire town until you find a diamond.
One guy. One guy. It's not the whole town. It's one guy.
Yeah.
We're not
First
even gonna
guy.
steal that much. It's not. He's gonna not probably even
won't even
notice.
notice.
He won't even notice.
all right. So make a. Let's see. Let's say we need to make 3 stealth checks.
Okay, good start. Strong start.
It's, let's see.
Or unless you're choosing to use magic.
I mean,
or
a
otherwise.
crit's good.
Crits are good.
11,
30,
21,
24, 29.
land anywhere, and 18.
Okay.
We're sneaky as hell.
I don't
What are you talking about? Like, Troll had a plus 18.
Check that, yeah.
He was higher level. We're not there yet.
No.
Nor do I think. Did you take expertise in stealth? I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
You did not?
I took it for other things.
Complimentary rogues.
You walk by, you say, nice shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Thieves' Camp, of course. We don't
That's a good haircut.
So-
it suits you well.
There we go.
So bad news is
Complimentary
you don't find a diamond of that size.
Yeah, well,
But they're diamonds.
There are diamonds.
They didn't tell us the size. They just
They
said
did
diamonds.
They just say diamonds.
Right. We'll get diamonds of whatever size we can. As many
Alright.
as we can.
All right.
Yeah.
So make a. Let's see. Either perception or investigation, whichever one is better for you.
23.
22.
Okay. It's really easy. And,
So
great.
good at this. Great.
And then let's see, 3 more stealth checks.
This is what this party.
This is exactly what this party needed.
So what, somebody can roll skill checks?
16,
We need to survive. We need to sneak our way through everything.
25, and 26.
16. Oh, wait, sorry. 21, 16, 19.
All right. Yeah. So you get in and you pilfer, and you look through. How much are we planning to take?
The diamonds, right? We said the diamonds.
How many diamonds are we talking in this place?
Oh, well,
I mean, we came for diamonds, we're leaving with diamonds. There were no locked rooms or anything we needed to get into?
well, that was the perception and the investigation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess you didn't roll a. I mean, would you like to roll the sleight of hand?
For the thieves'
Or the
tools?
thieves' tools, yeah.
18. 18.
Okay.
Let's see, wait. Thieves tool, so I can do 24. Oh, easy. In.
Yeah. Like I said, we didn't really need to roll that. I just figured it was.
Yeah, no, we
After all y'all's other rolls,
we never
I
got
was
to
like,
use the skill, we might as well use it.
yeah, that's true.
Just, like, scaled this building, got in, grabbed a bunch of diamonds, and bailed in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's like, hey, let's just take this stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see.
That's how to do it,
This
though.
party was seriously lacking in rogues.
Yeah. You just needed
We
2 rogues.
fixed that.
I mean, rogues and barbarians change the way that parties work.
That is true. And now we have both. Again.
Yep.
Yeah. This is good.
We need a healer.
We have one.
Where?
You're a cleric, right? This is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, polytheistic cleric.
Which I love.
Whatever works.
So straight up diamonds, you find 10 diamonds.
Great.
They're relatively small, but there's 10 diamonds in there.
They add up.
And when you kind of put them together, they kind of connect on like, one necklace.
Okay.
But they weren't together when you first found them, but you realize they all piece together.
Just out of curiosity, what else is in these diamonds?
Yeah, because if this is not enough, we don't know if it's enough.
Right. Like we might want to pad
mean-
a little bit.
Yeah, because we
Just
want to
to
make
be
sure if we don't have enough diamonds, we can buy the diamonds somewhere.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty, really. I mean,
Is there platinum sitting around?
there's a little bit of platinum, like, in the place you found the diamonds. I mean,
Okay.
Well, there was.
Probably grab that.
Yeah.
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 alright, y'all just taking stuff.
No.
It's fine.
I don't think
You need to be true with yourself here.
No,
Don't,
we're not taking
Like
stuff.
we're not arbitrarily taking.
No, we're taking
I mean-
specific things. We're not.
Taking things that look like they're the most
Yeah,
valuable.
we're not-
Yes.
We're not
arbitrarily
They'll
taking
take the
things.
platinum, leave the gold.
We're not
Right, the gold's too
ransacking
heavy.
the place.
No.
Right.
We're very delicately
We're just
removing items
taking all the
that
things
we've
that look
deemed necessary.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Diamonds worth 300 gold pieces.
No, we didn't know that.
Diamonds.
Diamonds or diamonds?
Diamonds.
It says with an S?
Yes, with an S.
Okay, so they can sum.
Plural.
That's good. I don't know if we have
So
that
we need
much.
300 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
We'll see about
See
that.
what we got.
That changed everything.
Is that how they
All the platinum?
Well, it depends on how much we can fit.
Yeah, because
807 platinum pieces.
It's kind of heavy.
how heavy is that coin?
Well, I'll take
I wrote this down
100.
at one point.
Yeah, we wrote it down.
Okay, where did I write this down?
Yeah, we wrote it down. I forget how much.
Probably one of the richest people in Emelis.
They used to be the richest person on this.
They're still the richest person, let's be
As
honest.
they keep talking about, we're not arbitrarily taking from them.
It's like 800 platinum pieces.
It's a lot.
So
So this is a diamond worth 500 gold
coins
pieces.
were. Yeah, how much you coins away?
Wait,
Are you
let's
there?
get-
This one.
Yeah, we lost this video at least.
Drew, you still there?
Audio wise, you with us, Drew?
Yes, I am listening and watching. Sorry, I feel like I can't turn my video on and do both.
Okay.
That's fine.
Weird.
Resurrection is a diamond, and Revivify is diamonds worth.
Okay.
So they're very intentional about that.
It's true there.
Yeah, I mean, that's
What's
it's
raised
trade goods.
Okay.
Like, it's a pound of gold.
Yeah, I thought we. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember where that is.
Is it a diamond or
Let's see what the internet says.
A diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
I wrote down a bunch
Go
of
back to
numbers and I don't
Revivify.
know what they mean.
Touch a creature that has died in the last minute.
50 coins weigh a
50
pound.
coins a pound. Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense. That makes sense with the
Yeah, but that's what Gentle
50
Repose
coins.
Never mind.
How many coins did he have?
800 something?
Oh.
So between the two of us,
Yes,
Same.
we can take all of that.
take.
It is not.
Split it.
There.
What,
Yeah.
420 a piece?
I mean, we should leave him some. Let's just take 400.
Okay,
each.
400 pieces.
Yeah, we don't want to be rude.
Alright, so that's like.
We don't want him to think somebody stole it.
8 pounds
Maybe he
of-
just misplaced
yeah,
800.
8 pounds of coins?
8 pounds of coins. Easy.
400 platinum, huh?
Yep, 400
Nice.
platinum.
And you wrote down the diamonds?
And I got the 10 diamonds.
Alright.
Yep.
I mean, I think that seems good.
Yeah, we shouldn't push it.
No, that's fine.
But it seems fine.
So
Although-
spells such as Raise Dead.
I mean,
We should check on something.
So it
Wait till
includes
he's ready.
spells like Raise Dead, but not just Raise Dead.
well, we're here.
Right.
We don't want to squander the opportunity.
No, I mean, we're in.
Because
Might as
Revivify,
well.
Raise
Everything's
Dead,
going well.
We should.
there's a whole
probably-
continuum of them,
I feel
right?
like you've got what you came for.
Yeah, the diamonds. No, but what we were going to check on.
The
And it's-
platinum.
And the platinum. No,
The
that-
platinum's what they came for.
No,
Yeah.
the platinum is in case the diamonds aren't enough.
Right.
Right.
But what we wanted to check on was if there were any.
Magic items.
That's one way to put it.
No.
Believe. Yeah, there's more than enough.
Rich guy doesn't need magic items.
We gotta be sure we're not leaving anything behind that.
Yeah.
Could be better used by somebody else.
Honestly, we shouldn't take that much. Probably take like 100 each. Because like 700 coins. Well, I guess 600 coins laying around is maybe a little less noticeable than 100 or like less than 100 coins laying about left over. So each take about 100.
Okay.
Maybe a little
You
bit
said
less.
like less noticeable.
Revivify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 each.
Yeah, 100 each.
So we're taking 100 platinum each.
All right.
Raise
We're not making
Dead.
Just 100
And the
platinum.
diamonds.
Right.
And the diamonds.
And the diamond.
Like, he's gonna know he got robbed.
Yeah, but it's going to be
Resurrection.
like, who robbed for only this much?
And
What's
true
going on
resurrection.
here?
That's the
Yeah, that's a good
continuum of the spells for.
Sure.
Yeah. So those four, what they do is they just extend the time limit back and
I
back
would
and back.
imagine, right?
Yeah, it's got to
And
at least.
All that Gentle Repose
They don't need
does
to know we have that
pauses as soon as you catch Gentle Repose.
As long as you do it within a minute.
Yeah, which I
You
did
did.
because I did it during combat.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You know, robbed a wealthy guy.
Used to be
little,
wealthy.
but only a little bit. No,
yeah,
he's still pretty
is it
wealthy.
really robbing if you don't take all
We
of
left
it?
him 640 platinum.
That's a lot of platinum.
a lot of money.
Very generous,
and
one
a
might
lot of
say.
other I'm sure that he's got other stuff.
So much stuff we
Throughout
could have
this
taken.
house.
Right. I mean, we could have gotten a crew and just wiped the whole place out.
But that's not.
But we didn't do
it.
that.
Yeah.
Right, so
That's
that's
how we
fine.
We work with finesse.
Yeah.
Let me make a note.
Robbed.
Robbed. Such a harsh word, that. I don't know if
I think
robbed.
judgment.
I think
Isn't it? It's rife with judgment.
Right, right.
I think we technically we burglarized.
Yeah. Cat burglarized?
Burgled.
Burgled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything you do is
Cat burglary?
Yeah. You are a cat burglar. That is
I literally
you are a
that's
cat burglar.
that's
Yeah.
where it came from.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You've done your night's work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Burgled.
All right. You burgled.
Yeah.
Did.
Now it's time to go drink and sleep.
Drinking and sleeping.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody else do anything during the day? I mean, that took a little while. And
Yeah.
fast
Yeah.
forward through.
No,
the
that's,
day.
yeah, that's
You had to scope and you had to
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
climb.
Right.
waited until late
Yeah.
enough.
yeah. It's not.
And there were a couple of like guards walking around. There were, I mean, they were more like
Not expecting to get robbed.
they were more like.
It's probably the guards that did
Mall
it.
cops?
Thought he wouldn't notice.
I didn't want to say that because I don't want to
Yeah.
offend any mall cops out there.
But
Yeah.
they weren't taking it as seriously as maybe they should.
Yeah,
See, it's
there
really
is-
their fault.
They've been lulled into a lackadaisical.
We're white hat burglars. We've taught now that he needs better security.
Yeah,
Right.
Just a very small, not as expensive.
No.
Could have been.
Oh, so you're one of those people
Yeah.
that's like, I did it so I could help you out
Yes.
with your
Yeah,
security.
exactly.
That's why we didn't take it all.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
clearly now he can get
All
better.
right.
But we'll
I
check
got
again another time to make sure it's been upgraded.
Nice.
I took a little bit of a loss. I've learned that I need to
Hire better guards.
Guards.
It's the money.
Yeah.
Spend the
That's
money on
what we're
security
doing.
every time.
Exactly.
Public
Right.
service.
Public
We're
service. We're
service.
public servants.
Public
Yeah.
service.
Right. We're collectors. We collected. This everything's coming together. Yep.
Are you guys collectors, or are you just in the collector room?
I don't know. We were in the collector room and we
We
collected
were
things
in the
for
room.
you, so I think that makes us collectors.
Seems like
I think we just got upgraded. You wanted diamonds? We found
I don't
diamonds.
know if that's what Emelis really meant by collectors, but
That's not really what I meant by finding diamonds.
You both should have been more specific.
we found diamonds.
We found
I think
diamonds.
Brand would have been very okay with what y'all did. Emelis, I'm not sure.
They don't need to know how we got them.
No,
Brand's like, okay, you did your job.
we acquired.
Great.
We acquired
Good
these
job,
diamonds.
guys.
We said we'd do it. We did it. We're good at our job.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they have us.
Yes. It is.
I don't know what they'd do without us.
I don't know.
So were Wigbit and Duroc going to do anything else today? Relevant?
No.
Rob, beat up, bar fights. A good bar fight.
I mean, there's a big part of him that would like to just get into a bar fight at this point.
Just to do it.
Let's go there and start
Just
smacking people around.
to get out some of his frustration about the day
It has been kind of a long day.
on somebody's face.
The mountain is full of faces.
The mountain?
Yeah. You go to the mountain, full of faces. We can change that.
Angrist?
That mountain too.
Or the Drachnals?
Either one. There are mountains with faces. We can solve that.
Oh dear.
Not much more. Yes.
Alright.
Alright. So you rest. And then so just looking ahead for a second. The plan is to what is the plan for tomorrow?
Revive?
With all the diamonds we found.
Yep.
Okay.
Assuming that you found enough diamonds.
Sure we did. How many diamonds could they need?
Yeah. Not
300 gold worth.
I don't know what he's... I don't know. We'll find out
Yep.
tomorrow.
And then
So,
I think
Try
we're
to
going to
revive.
the mountains. It's a question of which one. Because we could go to Angrist and try to change gears. Or we could go to the Minori's
let's do that.
hideout. See what we missed the first time.
Yes.
Since we were a little bit
Minori.
underpowered.
We missed Minori.
Oh, we saw her. Or you guys saw her.
Yes.
No, nobody saw her from our party. From our current party.
Right.
well
But they...
The Rock and Wigbit
Well,
had
have
an
some.
opportunity maybe to see her.
Yeah.
But we
But
didn't know who we were looking at.
No, I
Not,
didn't.
and not the original, like, we got a chance to talk to her.
No. That's a long
None of that.
gone.
None of that.
That's, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Meet back up at the Citadel.
Alright. So I'm going to call that end of episode because I think that's 2 hours, right?
208.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
End of episode 16.
Alright.